woman came in to see a physician who, not by chance, I think it was destined to be that way, a physician named Connie Pinkerton Urie, who also was Native American. And the young lady was about 24 years old, and her chief complaint was that she wanted a uterine transplant. She caught the physician totally off guard because there was no idea whatsoever, a concept of uterine transplantation. When she was asked why, in Native American culture it's important to bear children, and she underwent a total abdominal hysterectomy at age 20 for very unconvincing reasons. And so Pinkerton Urie started to look into this. Was this the tip of an iceberg? Was this a bizarre occurrence on one single reservation? And not long afterward, two other women, both again in their 20s, went in for appendectomies on reservations and received a, quote, incidental tubal ligation prior to having any children. Connie Pinkerton Urie decided to pursue it, and the U.S. government decided to embarrass her, kind of saying that this was just a very biased approach by a Native American physician to make a mountain out of a molehill. And so what they did for her was they decided, forced by a senator in South Dakota who had a heart for the Native American population, November 6, 1976, the Government Accounting Office decided, okay, there are 12 Indian Health Service areas that are covered. We're going to pacify Dr. Pinkerton Urie, and we're going to look at 4 of those areas to prove that her allegations that there's forced sterilizations and abortions on reservations never took place. So they looked at the records of Albuquerque, New Mexico, Aberdeen, South Dakota, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, and Phoenix, Arizona, and found out that between 1973, again, the timing just is scary. You'd think I'd be saying 1873, but it's 1973 and 1976, that at least, and we're going to go through independent reporting, so there were some independent investigations at the same time, there were 3,406 sterilizations performed that were reported. Now, that's interesting because if you look at it per capita, I mean, there are not a lot of Native Americans left even in America. That would be the equivalent of sterilizing 452,000 non-Native American women within the same time frame, which was 3 years, 1973.